Hello everybody, good afternoon, good almost weekend, or it is weekend I think. If you're in the Netherlands or in Europe, you've probably already stopped working right now. I'm going to go onto the server because we were going to build a community server. No, not a server, community house or home or center. That's something else with a C that I needed to say right over here. And I think that I need a bunch of cobblestone to start off with. I'm just going to grab some of this. Look at all the stuff I have on me already. My god, a chest. Why do I have a chest inside my inventory? Anyway, welcome everybody. Hope your day is going well. I don't need this rotten flesh. I'm gonna stuff some of this in here. Glowstone, soul sand, very interesting. Wood. Hello, Tom Tom. I'm about to get ready to start on our community center. And for that, I need some of this. I don't need fences. Why do I have all this stuff in my inventory? Where does it all come from? Who knows? Either way, it looks as though it is currently morning. Yep, it's coming up. The sun is rising. Very good. We have already a spot reserved. I see Inga's underground over there. Hello. You didn't think I could see you, but I can. I can see you right through the floor. We're going to start with a foundation. Hi, JT. Hope you're doing well. Gonna remove some of this grass. I don't like grass. Okay, so these guys are burning with anticipation. I'd like to keep one space between the fence and the building, so I'm going to start digging a hole. Diggy hole. How you doing? Oh, dead. There. Don't need onlookers. Okie dokie. Let's see. JT is a 9:30 appointment. It's a nightmare. The saga of my swimming pool. Oh, keep saying that I'm coming up to there. It's okay. I mean, it's not like it's urgent that you need to get the game. It would be fun to get more people to play. I believe that Brandon has an account, but I haven't been on at the same time as him recently, so I wasn't able to add him to the place, the town. How far shall we dig? This is the road over here. Can I put my jet or flying on? Yes. Okay, let's take a look from above for a second. Alright, so the road comes in like this. We're in the corner. And I think we should keep the building, at least from this angle, no further than the road. We could build a little bit into this corner over here. Like a tiny little area with seats or places like to store things. Yeah, I think we could do that. And then come up to about here or something. Roughly over here. Oh, hey, hello. We've got some more coal. So if you need to know where coal is, it's right here. But I'm going to cover it with cobblestone soon, so don't wait too long with mining that. I think it should go till about here. Indeed, a swimming pool. That's really cool. How deep is it going to be? And how big, of course. It's being replastered. Oh, so you've had it for a while. I would like a swimming pool too, but I kind of think that it's a lot of work. At least I would find it a lot of work. You have to scoop leaves and things out there, and you have to keep refreshing the water. But what do I know? I've never had a swimming pool. I've only ever swam in one. I think I'll go up to here. This should be far enough. Far enough for our place. Just like that. And this is the edge right here. So we're going to start off with a... yeah, indeed, a pool party. How you doing, Eric? I haven't seen you yet today. A pool party at JT's whenever it's done being replastered. We'll all be invited, and we'll also have to pay for all of our own traveling expenses, because I'm pretty sure that that is not something one person should do alone. Oh, Amanda's online. I didn't even say hello to her. Did you say hello to me? Nope. Okay, good. Both of us were being antisocial. I almost thought for a second that I hadn't said hello to somebody on the server. That would have been a bit of a no-no. But then again, it happens, I suppose. And Amanda tends to be online a lot, and I guess she does other things on her monitor while she has the game open. I have my door open at the moment for the balcony, and that may mean that there will be some sound effects in the background. Why am I not using my stone shovel? That might go a little bit faster. See, there we go. That's why you use shovels on dirt and not your hands, unless the shovel breaks, of course, and then you got no choice. Alright, so the foundation over here is going to be cobblestone, and as I was busy saying, I have the door open to my balcony. That means if somebody rides past in a very noisy car or a motorcycle, we're going to hear it. But I just have the door open so that the apartment can breathe a little bit. It's a little bit stuffy in here. He's the first floor is a swimming pool. Of the community center, we could put a swimming pool in here. That'd be an interesting idea. we should look into this. We can certainly do that. I've built swimming pools before in Minecraft, so I think I can do that again. And like I said last week, we're going to build most of the building out of netherrack, which is this purplish stuff over here. I don't know if you have enough for several floors, probably don't, so we'll have to go get some more in the nether. But that's okay. Oh, my clock is still here, I forgot that. Usually when I do streaming, I put my clock in the other room, so it doesn't make so much noise at 6 o'clock. That's okay though. At 6 we'll know it's 6 or 6-ish, because I see that it's 5 minutes late. And then we'll know because the clock will ring 6 times. It's a fairly old clock from the 30s, so they do that. Alright, so almost done digging up this hole here. Lots of work, that's right, there is a lot of work, but then Minecraft's one of those things I tend to like to do with some music playing in the background or some podcast or something else like that. No other shovels right now? I'll have to make a new one. So that I can do some random digging while I listen to things and laugh at whatever they're saying. Or I like to listen to true crime stuff as well, like mysterious things that have happened and terrible crimes and murders that have occurred, because, I don't know, I guess I'm morbid like that. And that is interesting to listen to, and I guess the main reason for that is because you're trying to figure out what it is that makes people do things. Because sometimes people do things that I can't explain, but they do it anyway. Let's see, now let's make some shovels. Let's make 2 shovels. Maybe that won't be necessary, but it only takes 2 pieces of stone. So why not this one, okay. Wow, it's a hole. Well, it should be. Apparently that was the first shovel I've ever made. See that? I got an achievement for it. When you log on to the server and you do things for the first time, they will occasionally give you some money, and of course a little achievement for that. If you do things a lot, you'll probably get money for that as well. And you occasionally see some text showing up at the bottom of the screen here. You got 2.49 money just for digging stuff up. If you are an excavator, you can get some extra money for that. It's a job you can do. Let's see. How you doing, Skystorm? Well, you're caught up now. We're about to build the community center of Ducktown, and it's going to take a while, I think. There. Okay, so that's that dug out of the way. And of course I can always move these fences if I wanted to, but right now I'm about to put down the floor/foundation. It's going to be a bit messy because I don't have much of a system for it. Just wherever it goes, I'll just do it like this. How's everybody been doing today? What have you been up to, actually? I've been working from home today, and then I applied for a different job within the same company that I'm currently working for, something a little bit more creative that I'm doing right now, because I have a reasonable creative streak in me, and I'd like to also see that realized in my work, so I don't spend that energy just in my private life. I think it's best to have a job that, well, basically speaks to most of your talents. I would think so anyway. This is 9. I think you would get more energy and happiness if you had that. Oops. This is it's a server that's not necessarily modded, but it has plugins. So they don't do mods like the Mo Creatures one that we have offline. They have plugins for jobs and all sorts of tools, gift boxes, and that sort of thing. It's quite fun, and also of course for setting your home location. If I wanted to go home right now, I could just walk there, but I could also type /home and then I would just be teleported. And you can do that from anywhere on the map, even the nether, so that's very convenient, particularly if you're lost, because we also have a random teleport function that lets you teleport just about anywhere in the world, and it goes something like this, /RTP, hoppa, and I have no idea where I am right now, and that is not handy, and luckily there are no creatures here to shoot us. That's always great. I'm gonna go home now because there's nothing for us to do here. There we go, 3 seconds, and I'm back home. There. So if you were new and you wanted to find your own little place to build a place or something, you can always use the /RTP function to get to a random place in the world. So you don't have to walk so far, because the spawn area is really crowded. That is, there's a lot of buildings there. It's a fairly large place, so you would have to walk a long time to get anywhere near unexplored territory, though there isn't much unexplored territory, as there is territory that nobody ever actually built anything on. Yeah, sort of like that. I'm not really sure if the plugins have a particular name. It's a towny plugin. I think that's the best way to describe it. It's a towny server. People can make towns It used to be a faction server, but they had a lot of trouble with that because it makes people, well, they grow a bit of animosity towards each other after a while. Though there are people who remember it fondly from the early days in the server and would like to go back to it just for the challenge. But most of the people who are currently on the server are used to not having to defend their bases by, I don't know, making a whole bunch of layers of obsidian and water or whatever to protect themselves with. And just like to have things on the surface like a normal little house, and they can do a bit of digging and have a town and all that sort of thing. There, that's the floor. Now I'm going to make the first layer out of cobblestone as well. Where should we put the door? I think over there and over there might be good. 2 doors. Why not? How much blocks do I need? I think 3 over here. That looks about right. And then the door in here is not going to be in the middle, is it? 1, 2, 3. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, fine. Do it like that. I don't mind. You might join. Well, that'd be great because that's a quiet server right now, so we could use some more people anyway. So if you wanted to join, there's always room, and there's also towns to join. You can join Ducktown if you wanted, which is of course a place that was created after the 50 Ducks in a Hot Tub channel got into trouble because we wanted to entertain ourselves and also support Matt, of course, with his... Oops, I'm out of stones. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to start mining. Oh, sun's going down. Well, great. I'm gonna go down into the place. Let's see, I have the thing still, the Explorer one, I think. Home location Explorer. It's still here. Don't move. We have lava. Okay, great. So this is now my stone resource. Dig it up with some stone pickaxes. I like to use stone pickaxes for things like rocks because otherwise I think it's a bit too expensive. Oh, I broke it immediately. Great. Then moving on to my iron one. Moving swiftly on. There we go. Anyway, so as I was saying, yeah, 50 Ducks in a Hot Tub. If you don't know who they are a Canadian called Matt McDougall. And they have a whole bunch of ducks, or they used to have a whole lot more ducks than they have right now. They raise them for charity. Oh, I've just broken up my staircase by the looks of things. Oh, no, it's okay. And some people, some angry vegans, took offense to that, and then they got them into trouble with YouTube. That is not good. There's a lot of channels that have that problem these days. As soon as you say something that is somewhat controversial, you get struck by a whole bunch of people who do not like you. That's a bit sad and childish, but I guess that's how people work these days, and YouTube is all too eager to oblige. They want to keep their advertiser money, and in order to do that, they have to make sure to act quickly whenever somebody suggests that some channel might be doing things that advertisers might not like. And then they immediately strike you, just like some of the streams, which just showed a few ducks walking around eating and quacking at each other, was flagged for no real reason. Other than people being vengeful, I guess. Do I have enough stones right now? I have a stack and 6 pieces. How you doing, Debbie? Let's see now. I'm just going to go and dig this up as well. I'd like a few more stones to get our foundation up. Oops, almost thought that we had a whole bunch of lava coming at us right there. But we do not, and that is fortunate. There, just dig up this area right here. Not digging in any particular pattern or order or whatever, but we have enough, I think, so I'm going to go back upstairs. Don't have to run. Saves a lot of time. There. Up. Oh, nope, that's the wrong button. Meant right click, but it didn't. Alright, so that's that. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Even if you don't say anything controversial, your channel can get sticky, and it just happens to another channel that I... Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting to as well. If so you say anything that somebody doesn't like, it doesn't even have to be controversial. People will, I don't know, sometimes just strike you because they don't like you. Like what happened with PewDiePie the other day. I don't know if anybody ever watches PewDiePie of you guys, but he had a video which was fairly innocent, and he made it on this bar that you can attach to your laptop or your screen, and then it shows on your screen where you're looking. So you see this little bubble that's moving around because you're looking back and forth. And so they challenged him to use that with all sorts of other videos, which of course showed a whole bunch of barely clad, nearly naked ladies, I guess you could say. And some girls on Twitch, they like to attract the attention of viewers by not wearing very much at all. So, well, they wear things in a suggestive manner, let's put it that way. So some of those came on screen, and of course he was trying not to look at them. And he's getting really frustrated with them. And he's like, oh, darn it, Twitch thoughts, which of course is a word for that hoe over there. And the particular thought that was on screen right there and then, I thought that that was a little bit offensive for some reason. Not that she looked offended or anything. She just thought, hey, here's a guy who has a lot of money. Why don't we just go ahead and copyright strike him because he might pay us or something. That's basically all she wanted, just to get some money and attention out of it. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff in here I don't need, like this bow here. It's pretty much broken. What do we need all this for? Anyway, so she went ahead and tried to copy strike him, and his video indeed got copyright stricken. Copy strike is the word she used, because she apparently is from Colombia or something. And so he was a little bit annoyed by that, and the problem with annoying somebody who has 60 million followers is that some people will take actions against you if their favorite YouTuber feels that you are annoying. I think I walked back and forth with torches, but then I instantly forgot. Anyway, so she got in a little bit of trouble there. Not that I minded that in particular, but of course PewDiePie got copyright stricken, I guess you could say. Wow, this color is going to be very interesting. Well, we'll just persevere and see what it looks like. I can also turn them into bricks, but that's going to take a while. Alright, so I want to put a window there. I'm going to put just a thing here for the door, like a door frame. And the same thing over here. It's going to look a little bit strange. Whee! There. Okay, so we'll put windows here. 1, 2, 3 windows, and then just a little corner. And I think we can put like 2 windows and then 2 pieces of netherrack, like so. Whoop. There, like to jump on the same level. 1, 2, right there. Up. And if we run out of netherrack, of course, we're going to go back and mine some. Oh, now I'm in trouble with this corner right here. I hate when it doesn't match. Yeah, like that, like that, like that. Okay, we'll start from this side like this. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, wow. Hey, a zombie villager. It's getting very busy here. My god. Hello, everybody. Ooh. And as you can see, the server also does not allow creepers to do any damage. Except for players, of course. Fences and everything is still perfectly in order. That's very nice. It's kind of like an anti-griefing thing. Very useful. Okay, so now I want to match these blocks up with where the windows are going to be. Okay, so I'm just going to keep doing the same thing I had done before, but then I'll do something in the middle here, like put 3 here and then dig this one up, and I think we're okay. Like that. Yeah, there was a whole group of them. Like sometimes you have something spawned, like a certain creature spawn, and then like 5 or 6 spawn in the same spot or something. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. That was PewDiePie's thing, and of course the people who supported him went after her, and she started complaining about how he had done that on purpose or something, when all it was really just her own fault, and some people are really annoying like that. How much space do I have here? 1, 2, 3. Can I do the same thing here? Whoops, there. I guess the main message is don't mess with PewDiePie. Shall we just put 3 windows in a row there? I think that's probably better. Otherwise it looks so cramped. There. Alright. That's that. And over here, of course, as well. Why the heck not? 1, 2 windows, 2 pieces in netherrack. And it should be the same as the other side. It is not, because this one's 1 piece shorter. Okay, it works. Well, that's that. I think I'll make it 3 blocks high. So I'm now going to put everything on top of here. What shall we do, by the way, with this community center? We have a thing here, a portal. I couldn't think of the word there for a second. And I said we could put chests in here. What else should we do with this place? It's up to you guys, because you guys are, of course, the community. And that means you get to decide what gets into the community home/town hall. Up there. So we have the portal. You can go to the nether from here. We can put chests in that everybody can use. And then what? An extra bed or 2, just in case people want to sleep. Of course, if you use a bed, it will be set to your home point, and then your community center will be your home point. Oh boy. Okay. There. You have a lot of cobblestone ingot, because then we could make the second floor out of that. Instead of making everything out of netherrack. I'm going to make some more torches because it's getting a little bit dark in here. I don't have a lot of glowstone. And I ran out of torches. That's no good. Excuse me. I think I can actually make stairs out of netherrack. No, I cannot. Well, I can make this out of netherrack, and that's not what I wanted. We'll have to do something else for the roof. It's going to look a little bit interesting. Yeah, chest would be good for like putting stuff in there that people who join the town can pick up, like a newbie starter set for our town or something like that. I'm going to put the beetroots in here. Why do I even have them? There, that's good. And this can go into the furnace. There. Okay, now we need some coal right here. And some sticks. I have some wood. It'll be fine. Creeper breathing? It might be the dog walking back and forth because she's running around. I think she wants to go for a walk, but she's going to have to wait. Or maybe it's just me breathing. I don't know. She breathes occasionally. She sighs because it's kind of warm for her too, because she has a lot of fur, of course, obviously. And it's kind of warm here, so she needs to cool herself down by panting a lot, basically. Let's see now. Like so. That's it, I think. Oh, I think the floor might even need to be a few blocks higher if we want this to be on the same floor. And let's see now, or maybe one more up, and then we can just make this part of the floor, of the second floor. I have 2 pieces of obsidian in the floor. Oh, you know. Another diamond, very good. Let's see now, I'm gonna go ahead and put some dirt down, make a little staircase for myself. The dog downstairs is barking because she does that a lot. That's the neighbor's dog. And she tends to bark at everything that walks past. Can be a problem. I don't tend to mind it too much, but then I don't stream every day, so I guess now it's a bit of a problem. There. I like to do things inefficiently. That's kind of how I am. Okay, this one over here. Yes, I know she's barking. You don't have to run back and forth. You don't have to start barking. Now, the good thing is that my dog doesn't bark, well, pretty much ever. She barked once and I don't even know why. But today she is excited by the dogs in the neighborhood. At least barking. And stop running around. Stop it. Get some help. I got some work speed for that. Oh, it's my bank. Okay, good. You have a bank in this plug-in thing as well. I haven't showed it to you yet, but I will do that now. Bank open. Here we go. You can store things like money, which I have a lot of apparently. 892,555.22 cents. And items, of course, currently it is empty. Okay, I didn't use that one yet. And experience, if you have experience, you can just put it in there and then it's safe. So if you do get killed, your experience will be in the bank. You don't have to worry about having to get it all over again, which of course is only really useful for enchanting, I suppose. There we go. Now the neighbor's yelling because he can, apparently. Oops. Breed a dog? Oh, it's a Shih Tzu. The one that I have, by the way. The one that they have, I think, is a Boomer. It's a Shih Tzu mix of some sort. Cute, but a little bit annoying sometimes. This one can stay. I don't need that to be removed. Oops. Jumping. Hope it doesn't make you feel a little bit seasick. We're almost done. No, that's it. Okay. Okay. Do we need any more? I think we do, because I don't have that much. There's only one here. So let's go down into the nether and grab some things. I'm gonna toss all this into my bank, because I don't need it in my inventory right now. If you want to go to the bank, all you have to do is type /bank space open, like I just did, and then you just get this little interface here with your own inventory. And then you can just dump whatever you have in there. I'm just going to do this like that. I don't need everything in my inventory right now. Up, 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 up. I'm going to keep this one on me, because I'll probably need it in the nether. There, and that one too. That is all I need. Here we go. Jump. Well, I'm rich because my other character is rich, and I just transferred some money to this character, because this one is new. Hey, there's still a little bit of stuff here. What has that been sitting around? Nobody knows. Apparently nobody really comes here all that much. Alright. Oh, hello, zombie pigman. You surprised me there. I'm gonna dig up this wall here, because we don't really need it. And I need netherrack, so it's an even trade. Hopefully there will be no lava just coming out of the wall randomly, which is something that happens. I like that sound. There we go. Pick up the stuff. And we're not going back until we have a reasonable amount of this stuff in our inventory. Or we die trying, I suppose. Yep. Sheep poos? Is that like a variation of Shih Tzus with something? They look more Shih Tzu. Oh, poodles. Oh, sheep poo. Okay. I'm gonna have to look a picture of them up because I don't know what they look like. But I have a regular Shih Tzu with a little flat nose and a lot of hair that tends to grow fairly quickly. And I'm gonna have to cut it soon because it's kind of falling in front of her eyes right now. I don't have one of those show Shih Tzus that looks like a mop put out of the stick. I just want like the puppy look, I guess. I like that one. It's the cutest. And also the least maintenance. There we go. Just thinking at this little corner here. This pickaxe, yeah, it's got some enchantments on there. It's kind of glowing. I'll show you what enchantments I have. Let me see now what it is again. It is Efficiency 2, Unbreaking 2, Fortune 2, and Oxygenate, which I guess is for underwater stuff, but we're not doing that here, fortunately. You don't want to go swimming in the nether, because the only thing that you can swim in the nether in is lava, and that can be problematic for your health. Oops, here we go. There's some right now. Let's go ahead and patch that up a little bit. Oops. Came a little closer than I expected. Let's put a little wall around it. There. Oh. And she has had complaints from the neighbors that the dog barks too much. But that has not made the dog bark any less, unfortunately. Yes, lava, you can disappear now. There. Okay. All excitement is done. We're going to go back to our programming as planned. Meow. I'm really digging straight ahead because I tend to rush forward fairly quickly. Oh, another piece of lava right there. Oop. Like that. And that means I have to put a bit in here, because if you were to dig straight down, you'd probably fall into like a lake of lava, and you don't want to do that. That's usually not a good idea to dig straight down in the regular overworld game, but if you do it in the underworld nether, you are basically inviting trouble. And saying, hey, I got a cold one for you right here, why don't you come over and see what this place is like. I'm nice. There we go. Just like that. And try to get in there. Can I kind of... Nope. That's not what I wanted. No? Okay. We'll do it like this. Hello? There. Almost made it worse. But I think we're okay. Yep. That's it. And I think also we have enough netherrack for now. Can't get this part. Come on. Up. There. That is that. First year, I spent a small fortune on grooming to keep them looking show-like, and then I gave up opting for cute short hair. The long hair is just way too hard to keep up. Yeah, it's only really something you want to do if you want to go to those dog shows, and currently I don't really feel like doing all that. They look funny. I guess it looks nice, but it's not really my thing. Oh, right. This is what happens when you come out of the portal. Oh, that's right. I'm not part of this town. I am part of this town on my other account, so I'm just going to go and use my home location. This is somebody else's town. This is what I was talking about last time when I said if you build a portal within 2,000 blocks of another portal, you'll end up at one portal in particular when you come back, instead of just going back to one you came through initially. That is what happens. And that is what happened to us. Let's see now. I don't have the stuff right now. Oh, I forgot to put this one on. Crazy. I have T-Fly, so I don't know why I'm jumping. Town flights activated. Alright, so we are going to make a floor out of cobblestone, but the cobblestone has not yet arrived, so we'll just have to wait with that. I'm going to go ahead and put the next layer on. Ooh, I'm out of town limits. Great. That's what happens when you leave town limits. Slash T-Fly to get back up there. My god, she's parking a lot today. Great Pyrenees along here. Alright, very good. Okie dokie. So, I'm just going to leave a little opening here in the middle for the floor to come in through later. But now I'm just going to go ahead and circle all the way around because I can. There. Oops. Now, I believe Brandon said that he had an account already, but then he left a fairly puzzling message on one of the videos saying that something on the computer had deleted his internet device. And I wasn't quite sure what he meant by that, because I don't believe that there is an internet device that you can delete. That is, I'm not sure, but I don't think so. One never knows. Yep, there we go. I think that there's 2 neighbors' dogs barking right now, not just the one downstairs. It's a bark session, everybody. Get your dogs and try it out. Let's see. Yep, this way. There. Like that. And like that. Excellent. There. Pyrenees. I have to look that one up as well. I don't know exactly. Oh, hey, is this going to be... No, this is not the floor. Okay, so this is also the part where we need the windows. Alright, fine. We'll do 1, 2, 1, 2 like that again. Yep. What do we do down there? One of those. Okay. Like that, I think. I'm doing everything wrong right now. Everything that you can do wrong will go wrong. I think that's Murphy's Law. I'm just going to dig this one up, that one too. Very good. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Let's see. I gotta match them. So we need one over there and one over there. Yep, that one we got right. And this one we're gonna put over here. Very good. This one and then this one. Or these two rather. This. Like so. And we can't put this one like this because otherwise... Oh, there's only one over here? Oh, yeah, that's the door. Okay. Then that's gonna be a window. Why don't I leave up or the entire thing open except for the corner bits? Then we have to remove this one. I'm just kind of talking to myself. There. Like that. I think that's good. I looked upon it and saw that it was good. Hey! Oh, you have a lot of stuff for me. That's good. For the floor. Thank you very much. We can go ahead and start building it right now. Right there. Right here, right now. Because it's been a little bit awkward to do it without the floor. Also a bit difficult to imagine what it's going to look like. There's some more over here, I see. Up, there we go. Now we need to put some torches up here as well, because it's very, very dark. Baths. Oh my god. My dog and baths. She doesn't even like to walk through puddles, so imagine having to bathe her for some reason. She has actually managed to roll around some really nasty stuff before, so like most dogs do from time to time. And that meant that she needed to be bathed, and she really, really, really hates that. She doesn't even really like when their piece of the wall or the floor is wet. Oh, there's some more over here, thank you very much. Or wet grass. If the grass is like slightly dewy in the morning, like morning dew in there, she doesn't want to walk across it. She will literally like freeze. I have to pull her across if she even wants to get anywhere. Or carry her across. That happens occasionally. Oh, 4 more pieces. I'm going to put one over here. Like that. There. That's all of that done. Do you have any more, Inge, by the way, for the rest of the floor? Or not? The parking lot, yeah. The parking lot barkers. Alright, let's see. It's /T fly. I'll just type it real quick, see? Oops, /T fly. Like that. And then you have to double space in order to do the flying thing itself. I'll pick up these, thank you very much. And I'll continue right over here. Hopefully they'll calm down soon enough. It might be the weather, because they're probably overheating or something. Although the temperature is much better than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was nearly 30 degrees out here. And that is a lot. For the Netherlands anyway. Alright, that's that. And here is the second floor itself coming through. Very good. And on the other side we'll have the 2 pieces of obsidian here. We'll just dig this stuff up here, the granite. We don't need it anymore. It was just to get this thing set up. There. /T fly and then double space. Yep. There, like this. This is what the floor is going to look like. And we'll know exactly where it is. The portal, I mean. Not that that's helpful on the second floor, but it is the way it is. There we go. Just gonna go ahead and grab some of this. Very good, thank you. You probably do have a lot of stuff because you've been digging quite a bit. You can throw the entire stack out if you just open your inventory and then drag it out of your inventory and let go. That might be a little faster than pressing Q the entire time. There. Got the little alcove thing almost done. I guess we could put the beds or things up on this floor. This could be like the large communal bedroom. I think we could do that. Oh, it's 6:05, as you can hear. 4. Thank you. Good thing it's not midnight. Alright, there we go. I love a little mantle clock. For the nostalgic among you, I think we can put the staircase around here somewhere. I'll have to make a hole for that later. We can make stairs out of cobblestone. Did I throw some in there? There's some 12 over here. Good. Good. Oh, you've got more down there. Okay, I'll grab that. Oops, there we go. It's /T fly, so the T has to be there in front of fly. Yep, I got more on the floor. Won't go out in the drizzle, let alone rain. Oh, in the laundry room floor. I have these, well, she tends to pee when I'm not home. So I used to have her in her little bench, or a crate, I guess you could call that, but I didn't really like that because all the dogs I've had so far have been able to walk around when I'm not at home, because I don't really like the idea of them being confined, other than of course confined to the apartment. So after a while I started to experiment with these little pads that you used to use for kids in the bedtime, like little pads that children use at night if they are not exactly I don't know if they're still bedwetters, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I was going to say housebroken, but that's something for pets. Anyway, so I put that on the places where she normally would try to go, which is near doors, because she does like have this need to go outside. She knows that if she needs to do anything, then she needs to do that outside. So she does that automatically, goes for the door, and then I put the pad there, and then she can just do her thing on the pad. And that is good. I like that, and she doesn't even do it that much anymore, so she's getting better. I'm gonna grab my inventory from the bank for a second so I can grab the torches that I made earlier. Here's a few I made earlier. Oops. So we have a little bit of light up here, otherwise things might spawn on the edges there where it might no longer be town. Thank you very much for the cobblestone. I'm gonna go put this here and one over here. Why the heck not? This should be okay for now. Alright. So that is that. Now we're going to continue with this right here. I was working on this. And we're going to put a window over there and a door all the way over here. Okay, I'll just do this like this. There, this will be the window. And over here like this, I think. Yep, that's the same as downstairs-ish. Oh, don't do that because then we'll fall. And here we have, I think, the same pattern as before. Let's just do this real quick. Like that. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, a spider. Oh, watch out, Inga. There's a spider coming, and spiders can climb. Watch out. Oh, hang on. Let me just get. Oh, it's gone. And it's gone. Kind of like South Park. You doing okay over there? That's the edge of town, Inga. If you reach the edge of town, you automatically stop flying. So you need to be careful with where you're flying, otherwise you'll fall. And that can be a bit troublesome. Did I do this one wrong? I think I did. How many spaces do I have here? 6, 7. Okay, so we could do... And then 3 blocks like this. And then like that. I think that's what we had. And I'm going to dig out a little bit of space here. I think 3 or 4 blocks ought to do it. Whee! Are you able to get inside? Once you're inside town borders, you can see fly over the fence again. Oh, there you are. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. Well, let's see now. So that's that. And that's a bit awkward looking. But no, it's right above the door. It's alright. This is a bit strange looking. I think I need to remove this one to make it a little bit less strange, although it's made out of netherrack and that's kind of strange enough. Alright, so we're going to do the same 3 high floors here. There we go. And if you press shift you go down. Yep. And space is up. Doing great. So we're going to put this over here. Yeah, indeed. T fly and then double space. Yep, like that. Maybe I could put like a little list of commands somewhere on the stream as well, so you can look at that and go, oh, this is what I need to do for the basic things. Of course, the most important one is /help, which tells you all sorts of other things that you might want to know, player commands and such, and that is always extremely useful. I've always found that very useful. I liked the first time I logged on, you get this tutorial zone. There we go, thank you. I think we need to make the roof now, because I don't think we need 3 floors. We might be able to add floors again later at some point. Let me just fly a little bit further back. So there's going to be doors over there and windows. That looks a bit strange. 2 high windows, and there's not going to be a window over the door, so we'll leave that open. Very good. I don't need any more cobblestone right now. Thank you very much. Let's see now. I was going to say something about something else. I was talking and then I stopped doing that, and then I forgot what I was doing, which is kind of how it usually works. Oh yeah, the tutorial zone that I was going to say. The first time I logged on to this server, I got into their tutorial zone, which is where all new people end up, and it is very extensive. And I thought, well, I'm going to read all these signs very carefully, because as soon as I'm at the end, I'm going to have to go to the spawn zone, and I'll never be able to get back here. So I said, oh, it's so unfortunate that you can't just go back to the tutorial zone. And they were like, you don't need it, we have the /help user interface. What's that over there? Oh, that's an Enderman over there. Don't look at him. He doesn't like it, he's very self-conscious. Okay, so the windows can go over here, I suppose. Yep. It's gonna look a bit strange. Oh yeah, forget about the windows on this side. Very good, that's where the door is gonna go. That means that this part is gonna have to be locked up. Yes, okie dokie. It looks a bit weird now, and I think it'll look better with glass. I think I have some glass, maybe even some colored glass. I'm going to see what I have. What do we have? Oh. Hang on. I don't want that one to surprise me in the background. Oh, I have some iron bars. That's kind of jail cell-y. Don't think we want that. So I'm going to go up here. And my other chest. Oh, no way. No, I don't have them here. Oh, I can also dump some things in there later. All the special stuff goes there. Apparently, I don't have any glass. Surprise! No glass. And a little bit of sand. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine then. We'll have to make some glass another time. Or we could put bars in it, but then it looks a bit like the town jail instead of the community center. Alright, so I think we should put a roof on it, similar to these roofs, but then I'm going to make it out of cobblestone, and we're going to have a fairly odd looking place, but it'll be our place, and that means it'll be the best. Around, nothing's gonna ever keep us down. Let's make some stairs out of cobblestone. Do I have some already? I have 2. Oh, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Alright. Let's make some stairs. I'll just stick some of these in here. It's faster. Oh, this one block. Stop it. That's because I'm putting 64 blocks down. Okay, good. Fine. Do we need that many? Probably not. I'll just take like 15 or something. That's fine. That's fine. How to get down? Oh, you need to press and hold the left shift. Oh, there you are. Press and hold left shift, and then you'll go down eventually. And if you press it twice in a row, you'll drop down. So you don't want to do that. You want to do it gradually. Let's see here, coming down. The left shift key above the control key, and then you're just going to go float down fairly nicely and quickly and all that sort of thing. I guess it's also a test to see how long it takes before what I'm saying is actually audible on the stream. There we go. Oh no, she's not coming down. There she is. Alright. On the tree. Okay. There we go. That's that. And now I'm going to put the stairs on the... Oh, we're going to need a lot more actually. Alright, what shall we do? With a little bit of an overhang? That might be nice. For that, I shall have to put an edge all the way around. Which is nice, because that's part of the ceiling. Why did I do this just now? Nobody knows. Alright, just go and continue with the thing then, because that's probably for the best. Yep, indeed, gently. Sometimes I tend to press it a little bit. Like if I'm trying to build things, and sometimes I'm going to go down a little bit further. Like I'll do this. Like, oh, I need to go a little bit further down, and then I start falling. Oh, and then I get sticky keys. La, la, la. No, no sticky keys, thank you very much. And then you get problems. Oh, it's raining. I hate rain. Like you've seen the really tall tower that we have in the other town. I was working on the edge of one of those, or way up high, one of the top floors, putting those large diamond-shaped wooden things on the side. And then I was trying to get myself into the exact position I needed to go, and then I started falling, and I was not very happy with that. But fortunately, if you do find yourself falling down, you have a lot of space between you and the ground. All you need to do is press the spacebar twice again, so you can start flying again. Let's see if I can demonstrate that real quick. Let's go up. Up, 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 and away. Alright, so we're fairly far above the ground now. You can see all the numbers. So if I do... come on. No, not sticky keys. Oh, well, not like that. If I do that, then that's what happens. I can't do it right now. Okay, never mind. Sticky keys doesn't want me to. I'm very sorry. But if you do end up falling down for whatever reason, or you're landing on something, we could do that. Like this, you've landed, and then you fall, and then you go, ah, like that. See what I did? I fell, and then I pressed the spacebar twice, and I flew back up. That's what you need to do. Remember that. For when you start falling. It doesn't work in real life, unfortunately, because you don't have a spacebar there, that's all. Alright, very good. And Inga's in her house right there. That's why JT keeps saying hello, because she sees you on the screen. And that reminds me of a story that an art teacher told me once. We had an art teacher in like an evening classes type thing. And he had like a daytime job, part-time job, driving the short bus. The actual short bus. And he would pick up kids with like autism and that sort of thing. And he would drive them to their schools and whatnot. And one day he had one of them in the background called Arnold, like sitting behind him. And he picked him up and everything was going fine. And then after Arnold joined the bus, he would like occasionally like sigh and go, "Hey Arnold." And he would do that like every couple of minutes. Until like our art teacher would turn around and was like, "Arnold, what are you doing?" And Arnold says, "Yeah, whenever I see myself in a mirror, I have to say hello to myself." So apparently he was sitting in the background, like seeing himself in the rear view mirror, and he had to say hello because apparently somebody taught him that was best if you make eye contact with somebody, that you have to greet them somehow. Even if they're in the mirror, I guess. Oh, I need to do this correctly. How do I do this? Oh wait, this is gonna be a little bit tricky. Like, oops. There it is. There, that's what I wanted to do. So that was an interesting thing to notice. The stream is lagging behind your laptop. Ah well, that's fine. There's always some stream lag, particularly if I'm streaming on OBS and then it goes to YouTube, because YouTube of course has to accept the stream and then show it to you. It's not quite the same as Twitch. Twitch is a little bit faster, I think. But then everybody has to go over to Twitch and make a Twitch account. Hello, did I tell you to do this? Apparently. Because it did. That's really annoying with these. Oh, I gotta be careful with this one because I'm gonna be right on the edge here. Ooh. Uh-oh, this isn't gonna work. Well, I can do it here, but around the corner. I'm gonna have to do something else there. Let's see how long I can stay afloat. Right up to the edge. Is this gonna work? Oh, oop, nope. See? Right where this fence is. That is unfortunate. Are we in the wilderness now, or what? Because then I could also just go ahead and claim that part. Oop. Like that. So I'm just gonna go over the fence here. There we go, wilderness, and I think it's /town claim. There, now it should be okay. Yay, very good. Until we encounter more wilderness. But until then, it is fine. Hey Brandon, how you doing? Have you fixed your internet yet? Are you able to log on? Because now I'm online. I can actually accept you as a citizen of Ducktown if you were to log on now. Oops. Currently, we're building the community center of sorts. This is okay if I turn around the corner. Yep. There, yep, that's what I needed to do in the other corners now. Like so, and they are very persistent out there. Don't know what it is that they think they're seeing. Maybe one of the owners has just left and then they're barking because they don't like to be left alone. I think that might be it. I need more stairs. Much more stairs. Whee! There we go. Thank you for flying Jet Airlines. Let's go ahead and put some more of these in. I'm gonna need lots of them. Might as well put the whole stack in there. Like so, indeed. There we go. Up. That's a lot of them. Yeah. Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with being artistic. It's just they have certain ways that people tend to, or they do things, and then regular people are not used to them, and that can be interesting. An interesting experience. Oops. I mean, I worked in IT for quite a long time, so I've seen my fair share of slightly autistic or Asperger type people, and I'm not exactly like bothered by them at all because that's kind of what I'm used to. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. But you do need to keep in mind that sometimes they will take things slightly differently than you're used to, that's all. Other than that, they're perfectly fine and they're very good at a lot of things. Let's see, this corner wasn't done yet either. Nope. Got it now though. Up, there we go. That's all the corners done. Now we're moving on to the actual building. Like so. Now I see how you did that. Yeah. They are very fidgety, these little things, but it does work. You have to make sure to leave the corner empty for a while because it will shape itself depending on how you've put the blocks around it. And then you have to aim at a certain angle sometimes. I know if I put this down like this, there we go, this will work. And sometimes if you want to do it upside down, you have to aim at like the top or the bottom of the block depending on how you're looking at it. So annoying. Let's see, Brandon's having issues with his notebook. Leading network system. Okay, that sounds odd. You might have some type of virus or something, because that normally Windows should not be deleting your network settings. It sounds like an issue that you need to have resolved. Oop, there. Like so. I'll do that corner last because that one's probably going to give you some heartache. What to do like that. There and this right here. Oop. And the corner. There we go. You can change it, yeah, sure. It's also nice to use a different textured block for your booth and then you use for your house, so it gives a little bit more depth to your house. You can make lots of these if you have tons of cobblestone, so it should be good. And if you like to make a little overhang, you can start like a little block lower, although your windows are right here. You would have an overhang over your windows. That's not very good. If you made it one block higher, you could make the cobblestone stick out a bit like this. Like that, just like that. I just stick a piece of cobblestone in your house, hope you don't mind. It's an exemplar piece, exemplary. There, like that. And flying is very useful. I didn't know I could fly at one point in my hometown, or the hometown of this server. So I was trying to do everything really fastly and trying to build like little dirt bridges like I had done over there with your house. And that can take a lot of time. Okay, I need to put some blocks down. I have plenty of netherrack, so I'll just do this, put a little extra edge down to put the next layer on. There, like that. And occasionally you'll fall down and bad things will happen, or it'll be really frustrating and try to get to those little places up above, just out of reach. And flying is super handy for that matter. I'm just going to get rid of you because you're in the way. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Oh, disappeared. Oh yeah, that's right, of course. I've annexed this little place here next to our community center, so we don't have too much trouble with the neighbors. Alright, very good. There. La 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 la. It can be a very peaceful and mindful experience to build in Minecraft, or mine things if you wanted. There, and this one as well, and that makes for a new edge, and we're going up. Up one more block. Leave the corner bits. Leave them alone. Oops. Like so, indeed. There. So what are you guys up to this weekend? You got any plans? I don't really have any plans. I think I'll go second-hand shopping once again. A little treasure hunt. Oops, that one wasn't supposed to be here. I like to look for second-hand clothes because you never know what kind of brands you're going to run into. And of course I like to look at antiques. That's how I got the clock as well. In case you were wondering where I got that from. Didn't inherit it at all. There we go. I like old stuff as it is. I tend to have a few antiques every once in a while. I had a lot of antiques at some point, but when I moved I kind of had less space to put them, so most of them are upstairs now. There we go. Do you leave those blocks in once the roof is done? Well, I could leave them in, so they'll turn into the ceiling, or I could just take them out so we can see the bottom part of the cobblestone stairs. That might be nice for a little bit of extra texture. For now I'm just going to use them as supports, so that we can build our roof and not have too much trouble with these corner bits and everything else. Let's put this one in. Oop, up. There, very good. There, like that. Now some people make their roofs really fancy, but I like to have a roof that makes sense. There are a lot of videos out there of people who are really good builders and they make things look very, like, authentic. I guess like an old-fashioned English cottage or something. But I prefer it to make more sense. I think I might make it a flat roof actually. Like have it come no further than this. Why not? Doesn't need to come all the way up. We can always put an extra floor on top there if you wanted to. So I'll just do that. I'll just grab some regular cobblestone blocks, finish the roof, and then we can start with removing the blocks I used for building it in the first place. There, I'll have to put some torches on top to keep things from spawning, although they won't spawn because we're in town. Not necessary. Oh, that reminds me, I have these metal fence things. I might be able to put those on the roof like a Victorian house. You know those things? Some Victorian houses have like this little, like a fence on top of their roof. I'm not sure why. Maybe because the chimney sweepers or something needed something to hold on to? Just a guess. Tried to hook up a wireless mouse to it. That's when it started acting weird and deleted the Wi-Fi network and Bluetooth device. Oh, the mouse has a Bluetooth signal or something that might be interfering. Might want to go back to a regular mouse then. I tend to have mice that are just connected with a wire. Also because I don't like changing batteries. Yep. Oh, I only have 9 pieces left. Okay. Well, darn it. Can I come get some more cobblestone? Because our roof's not quite finished. We have a bit of a gaping hole here. There we go. I'm just going to go and see if I can borrow a cup of sugar with the neighbor. Can't really knock, so I'm just going to do this. That'll make some noise. Do you have any cobblestone for me to borrow? Perchance? Oh, there's... I'm just going to grab a stack right here. La la la. Didn't steal anything. I asked. I asked nicely. Now let's go ahead and put some over here. Like so. So yeah, I think that might have been for chimney sweepers. Speaking of Victorian chimney sweepers, I was watching a timeline show today about the worst jobs in history. And they also had one on the Victorian era, and apparently they had a whole bunch of children do the chimney sweeping back in the day because they were small and nimble, and most of them were orphans, so nobody really cared what happened to them, which is very sad, and it was also just the reality of the day, I suppose. That's how things were. Doesn't mean they were great. Some people are really, like, feel like they're missing out, not having been born in the Victorian era, but trust me, things were not as great as they might have seemed. And I think that's enough torches for now. There, okay, that's that. I'm gonna go and grab the stuff I was talking about. There's only 8 of them, but I'll make some more. It's gonna need quite a few. For that, I shall require my iron bars. There. Up. Down. Periscope down. Okay, so I think I'll make... how much will we need? A few. 56? Might be enough. We'll see what happens. $99 to fix it? Really? Are you sure it won't just work if you remove the wireless mouse and then redo the settings? Because I think that once the mouse is no longer active, it should be okay. Maybe I'm just imagining things, I don't know. It seemed like it would only just take a matter of redoing the settings, or maybe restoring a previous restore point on your Windows. That might work. Like remove the mouse, uninstall it, the program that came with it, and then like back up your system to like last week or something, or whenever you weren't using the wireless mouse. There. Okay, what does this look like? That looks okay. We could put like a little roof entrance here, and then people can walk around a bit. Put a little camping area up there. Oops, there we go. I don't have a staircase yet, or maybe you can just put like a ladder up here or something so you don't have to block the window. Flying over is a little bit faster than running. There we go. Up. It's not raining here. Oh. Oh, the rain just stopped. Okay. Sometimes you fly into another biome and then the rain stops automatically, but apparently it was also just done raining. Do I have a door? Yes, I do. I have 2 oak doors here at your service, and I was looking for something else, and I've forgotten what that is. Okay, fine. Oh yeah, ladders. Do I have any ladders? Not that I can see. Okay, then what is in my bank? I'm gonna grab some of that to make some more sticks. Items. 8 spruce wood. For some sticks, and then we make ladders. We can make a few more. There. Okie dokie. Like that. Door 1, door 2. Up, there we go. And we'll put a ladder, why not in the corner? Probably a good idea. Dig this one up. Up. There, and then I'll just patch this hole here. Like so. And then, oh, the torch is here. I'll have to move the torch because ladders and torches do not coexist. We'll put it on this side. Like that. And then the torch will have to go here, I guess, or on the floor. Either one. Like so. And that is the second floor. And I guess we could remove this edge here. We don't need it anymore. It doesn't look too bad. Like a bit of an edge, like a lining or something like that. We could make it out of cobblestone. Although I don't have enough of that right now. Now let's just dig it up and forget about it. Forget it. There we go. Up. This digs up real easy. I don't know why. Maybe to make it more dangerous, go down to the nether, because if you dig a hole under yourself real easily, you'll fall down real easy too. Up there. Up. And the last row. There. As above, so below. And this is the second floor of our community center. Great. Getting down the ladders. Yeah, sometimes you have to walk over a little edge that you can't quite see, but the game thinks is there. It takes a bit of practice. Oops. Down. Now let's see. We want some beds in here, but I don't know if I have enough wool for it right now. So you have 2 pieces of wool, and they're not the right color. And I don't have an extra bed on me. I have 1 chest and no wood. Okay. Well, that's gonna have to be done some other time then. This is the community center right here. It doesn't yet have any windows. I'll have to make sure to get some of those some other time. We'll make some beds for the upstairs room, and we'll put chests down below and little seating areas because it's fun, I guess. You can't actually sit on the seating areas, but it'll be nice for a little, I don't know, little role play, I guess. Have a nice place to sit. This is still granite. There. I'd like to turn that into cobblestone to match the area. There we go. And that, of course, is all going to be filled in with glass. And upstairs is going to be the bedroom. And this is our nether portal. Oh yeah, the problem with that is that we're going to have to make sure everybody sets their home location before they go through this portal. Because then they can go home from the nether, or if they jump back through the portal, they can go home from the other portal, which you'll end up coming out of. I'll just show you again. If you were to jump through the portal from the nether side. Alright, so we're in here now. This is the nether. La la la. Say you were doing your thing around here, and then you go, hey, it's time to go back. You will not come back to the community center. You'll go to another town, which is the first nether portal that was built within the 2000 block space in this area. As you can see, this is not our hometown. This is actually the home base of the guy who owns the other town that I belong to, which has the gigantic tower in it. See, as you can have this little place here. Wolf-shaped house over there. Some, what's it called again? Sugar cane farm. Lots of wheat and things. Wheat. And a skeletal horses. You can't quite see it from here unless you know what you're looking at. But there's a sheep over there. Next to that is a skeletal horse. If you were to put it on a full screen and then like put the top quality on, you'll see it. It's not really moving either, so It's difficult to see, but I know there's skeleton horses there, so that's why I'm saying. Alright, let's go back home. Back home. 50 ducks. There we are. There. Okay, so it is now... Oops, of course my T-fly is not on right now. Now it is. It is now 6:30-ish, 6:35. The clock's about to strike, I believe. I'm gonna go have to get some dinner for myself, and then I'll get some sand to try and get these windows built, and some wool to get some of these bedroom things done, or at least get some beds in here for people to sleep in. Ding dong, there you go. 8:35 after rewind it, and that will be done by next week. Hopefully Brandon will have fixed his problems then as well, and he can join us. I believe his name was Duckboy17 or something. I believe so. I'll just make this into a window. Look better the way it is. And either way, I want to thank you for watching. Hope to see you next week, either on stream or on the server. Hope you'll have a nice weekend. Hope you've enjoyed this stream. Of course, make sure to leave a like and drop a comment in the comment section below once the video is done uploading. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye for now.